Hey guys, it's Jessica Bosica. So at this point, you know what a coach does. You know where we do it. You're probably wondering how. How do we get customers and challengers to join us? So first off, you need to believe. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in these products. You need to be proof that the products work. Even if you're at the beginning, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect in this. All that matters is that you believe in this and that you are showing that you are trying, that you are doing this, and that with time, this will work for you. As long as you are sharing your story every single day, I would say 3 to 5 posts minimum on your social media. You want to be sharing and giving, adding a little bit variety. Don't want like 3 to 5 Shakeology posts. You want it to be a mix between life and what you're doing, and both of this business as well as like what you're doing outside the business for fun and with your family too. But you want to be sharing this business every single day. You want to be sharing your story and what you're doing, and you need to first work on yourself and believe in it so that others can believe in you and then believe in themselves and know that they can do this too. By doing that and by sharing on your Facebook or your Instagram or any other social media platform that you pick, people will see, they'll watch your story, and then they'll start to ask questions, or they'll start to believe in themselves and be like, okay, I want in on that next challenge. This looks amazing. So there's so many different ways that you can go about inviting people. One way is by posting ads. You can do that. That works for some coaches. Other coaches it doesn't work as well for. So it's kind of all trial and error on figuring out what your style of coaching is and what works best for you. But there's all sorts of, hey, join my next challenge ads. Or you can just talk about your challenge and how excited you are about the things that are going on in the challenge that you're participating in or that you're hosting. Another way is, okay, one thing that works really well for me is I expand my friends list. So like Facebook, for example, I make sure that I'm adding 3 new friends each day. And then I don't reach out to them with a Beachbody opportunity. Instead, I just develop genuine, true friendships. And I'm there for them. I'm curious about their life, what's going on with them. I comment on their pictures. Because if you don't comment on their posts, your posts won't show up in their news feed, so then they won't see what you're doing on your Facebook, which then you end up getting crickets on all your amazing, awesome posts about this lifestyle change that you have. But you want people to see that. So you need to build what's called your Facebook affinity and go and comment on other people's stuff to be able to have your stuff pop up in their feed. So I would you want to be careful because you can get sucked into Facebook newsfeed and commenting. So you want to like allot a certain amount of time that you just go and just start commenting on tons of people's stuff. And then they'll comment back. You'll build a friendship, which develops trust. And then they'll see your posts on your page because you're posting 3 to 5 times a day. So they're going to see your stuff. And then eventually they'll ask you what you're doing and if they can join you. You can also, if you see somebody who's commenting and liking a bunch of your stuff, but they haven't like taken any of your invites to, like if you post on your Facebook and be like, hey, who's interested in joining me for my next challenge? And you know, you get crickets, but you see a certain person commenting and liking, reach out to that person and be like, hey, I noticed that you've been following my posts and stuff. Would you be interested in joining me for my next challenge? Worst case scenario, you're gonna know. It's just a not now. It doesn't mean no forever. If that person is liking and commenting on your stuff, it means that they're interested. The timing of when you ask just might not be right for them. It could be financial. It could just be they just don't have confidence in themselves yet. You don't know, but it doesn't hurt to ask and see and invite them. And no's don't mean that you're doing things wrong. It just means not now. So anybody, if this helps you feel better, anybody who has asked me or commented or reached out to me but then went MIA, eventually they do end up signing up with me, joining in on a challenge. They end up doing something, participating with me. So it's like a matter of time. Sometimes it takes weeks or days. Sometimes it's like several months, and out of the woodwork, they're all of a sudden like, okay, sign me up, I'm ready. So you never know. So don't stop posting, because that's how they see what you're doing, and then they believe in themselves. And so as long as you keep posting and you keep inviting and just have this open invite, and then, oh, another thing too, after you get a no, it's important to not like, it's important to not stop speaking with them. I go out of my way after there's a no to comment more on their pictures in a friendly way, or ask them a question. Like if they post a recipe of what their family was eating for dinner, I send them a private message and say, oh my gosh, that looks so good, would you mind sharing the recipe? That way it kind of breaks the ice and we don't have this awkward, she wanted me to buy this challenge pack, I don't know. It just helps things move on, and then eventually you end up coming back to Beachbody. So my advice is develop those friendships, and people will reach out to you and want to know what you're doing because they will believe in you because you believed in yourself. Hope that helps. I'll talk to you later.